And welcome back. This is Asylum Challenge episode 76. And can I just say, Fern is honestly the cutest little monobrow sweetheart ever. Like, have you met anyone this cute? I don't think so. I don't know. I think she's adorable, so I'm going to roll with that. But yeah, how are you guys doing? It's been a hot minute since I recorded this, and probably since you've seen it too, because like I had a 2-week break, kind of. I don't know. I posted videos once every second day instead of every day for the past 2 weeks because I have been a tired bean. I don't know. I've just been feeling really fatigued, and I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. And I was talking to my dog, and I was like, don't tag your whale at me, dog. And like, I don't know, but yeah, okay, instead of wag your tail, you know. So I've been jumbling words. I think I did it too in actually one of the episodes I recorded for the past 2 weeks, so I apologize for that. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still feeling quite tired though, so that's not great. I was kind of hoping to feel a bit more rejuvenized. I don't know, that's probably not even a word. Rejuvenated. I don't know, I was hoping to feel a bit more, but I've done some, I don't know, I've relaxed a lot and like rested up and stuff, so I'm feeling a bit better. I'm actually setting myself a permanent bedtime at the moment. It's 8 p.m. Well, not a permanent bedtime, but just like a hard time where I'm like, okay, time to go to bed, you need to rest, because like, you know, I don't know, it just to kind of help me feel better. I don't know, and I'm making sure to take my vitamins and like, I don't know, doing all I can to, I don't know, be healthy and stuff. So hopefully that helps. I'm also feeling, because like energetically, when I'm recording this, today is the 30th in Australia of April, which is technically our Halloween if you follow the season calendar versus the American calendar, because like Halloween is based off well, you probably think it's a date, it's technically a marker point in a season, I suppose is the best way to describe it. So I'm hoping I'll feel better after this, because energies can be a bit weird around this time, I imagine, because like, you know, ghosts. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Because I believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits and aliens, definitely, 100%. Like, so I imagine that's why my energies feel a bit off, and I didn't realize it till today, and I'm like, that's probably why I've been tired. It's been leading up to that. I don't know. So that's just me. Crazy me, as usual, belong in the asylum, you know. Thinking on my crazy mumbo jumbo. But is it really mumbo jumbo? I don't know. I don't think so. But you might disagree with me on that. Actually, I imagine a lot of you do. I feel like I talk about this stuff sometimes and you guys are like, oh god, she definitely needs to be in this asylum more than these Sims do. Also, let's talk about that for a second. So, I saw something on the news today, and look, I say it was on the news today because, like, let's be real, news is, like, kind of rubbish at the moment, because, like, it's either, like, some bogus story about, like, I don't know, some clickbait kind of thing that's, like, what the Kardashians are up to. That's not news, that's just, ugh, yuck. But, like, no, I saw it on the news, and it was, like, I clicked on it, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like, you know, what made me undateable, and she had undateable in question marks was the thing, so I'm like, I'm curious, because I am also single, and no, I know, I'm possibly dateable, but not really, because I sit in my room and talk to myself all day, but like, no, I'm not even interested in that sort of stuff, like, I don't have time for that, I don't know, some people are like, oh, I'm so lonely when I don't have someone to love, and I'm like, I love my cat and my job, so I'm living my best life, thank you very much. Actually, I don't love my job. I love what I do for you guys, that's a lot of fun. Well, this is a lot of fun, but you know, so, unrelevant. We know enough that I am alone, but not lonely. There's a difference. You can be alone and happy. You don't have to be alone and lonely. It's a big difference, but you know, But yeah, so like I clicked on this article and they were saying that because this girl, they wanted to recruit her to this British TV show. It was like a reality TV show, kind of like Married at First Sight or something like that, I imagine. And it was called like The Undateables or something. And they wanted to recruit her because she was in a wheelchair. I just want to say that that's disgusting. Why would someone be undateable because they are in a wheelchair? What? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand how anyone could have that sort of thinking in this day and age. And I thought this was a good series to talk about it in because it's the Asylum and I don't know. We're going to steal your chili. Sorry, Azure. But yeah, no, it's Lapis. Lapis Azure. But, you know, I don't know how anyone could think like that. Like, that's just disgusting. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And like, apparently they like approached her like a lot about that. And I don't know. I just thought that this would be a good series to talk about it in because like, I feel that, I don't know. This is definitely not a true representation of how things are or how you treat people who actually have mental health disabilities. Well, not disabilities, but although I recently-ish found out that mental health does actually fall under the disability scheme in Australia anyways, through one of our course coordinators who course coordinated like the disability support courses, and like she's in a wheelchair herself and she's one of the strongest women I know and she's amazing. Like she's been to like the Olympics, like kind of stuff. I'm not even gonna say Paralympics because like what's the difference between an Olympian and a Paralympian? You guys are awesome athletes either way. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, like she could kick my butt any day. I'm 100% sure. And like, I don't know. I just can't believe people have such like an old school way of thinking about like, you know, just because someone maybe can't, I don't know, use their legs to, I don't know, walk up some stairs or do this, that they're, you know, in any way not as good as someone who can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was just disgusted when I read the article because, like, I'm like, okay, I unfortunately could understand why that would happen in a third world country, but Britain is meant to be a first world country. Like, that's so gross. That was like, it just irritates me because, like, I think everyone is equal. And it just upsets me when people think that they're better than other people for any sort of reason, whether it's age, gender, disability, you know, race, like anything to do with someone's body or anything like that, just anything, monetary status or whatever it is. Like, no one is better than anyone. Like, you know what? The president, he's not better than you. He's not any better than the kid working at McDonald's. We're all the same. You know, it irritates me. So I'm on my high horse now, but it irritates me. I believe everyone should be given the same opportunities. Nooblet Sims for president 2020. No, sorry guys, can't actually run for the president in America in 2020. I don't live in the States. I live in Australia. And did you know in Australia, you're gonna find this wild, you actually have to climb up the politician ranks before you can be we have a prime minister here, not a president, but you actually have to kind of climb up the ranks and you have to be elected as the party lead within the party. So the party has to nominate. You have to be part of a party, like a political party. We've got Liberal and Labour here, not Democrats and Republicans. But we've got Liberal and Labour, and you actually have to be a part of that party, and it's kind of like voted among the party. I think not 100% sure on that if it's one party or both parties, but the leaders are voted upon between the people in there, and then only that leader gets to be the prime minister if they win the election, which we've actually got coming up in May. So if you're in Australia and over the age of 18, please remember to vote. Unfortunately, if you've only recently turned 18 and you haven't registered to vote, you can't vote. The registration's cut off in April. And that's another thing about Australian politics. I probably don't even need to remind anyone in Australia to vote because it is compulsory. Every single person over the age of 18 has to vote. And personally, I don't know. I think it should be like that everywhere. Because, like, I don't know. People fought so hard for us to vote and express our opinions. It's kind of a disgrace not to. I don't know. I don't know. You do you. I don't understand American politics. I imagine I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get your politics. I don't even get my own politics. So I shouldn't preach about that because I really don't know what's going on here either. But that's just what's going on. We should be writing a song, not playing music. I just realized that. So, have we finished our song? Actually, let's level up our piano stuff and then maybe see if we can write a different type of song instead of a lively tune. But yeah, so that's just kind of like what's going on. Oh, my toilet's broken. I'm going to replace it. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like what's going on. No, I don't want to go out. Thank you very much. Oh, hiccuping. I apologize. But yeah, I don't know. So that's just me. I don't know. It just weirds me out. I don't know. I'm grossed out on that sort of stuff. Like, why would anyone? I'm going to change the topic, though. While we're talking about Australia and things I saw on the news, both related, I saw that Australia has been voted number 5 in the world for sexiest accent. So, you're welcome. You get to listen to my voice every day. Number 5 in the sexy. Everyone's like, please stop, you're embarrassing yourself now. But like, I don't know. Do you guys notice my accent anymore? I feel like my accent, while it is kind of Australian and I probably do use some Australian words, it's actually got a bit of an American-ish kind of twang to it, I guess. I don't know. Because when I was growing up, I used to play a lot of MapleStory. Not like, haha, play it a little bit. Like, I was addicted to that game. And I used to talk to people a lot over on Skype and stuff. And, like, all that sort. And MSN. I actually started talking to people on MSN. Not just Skype. That's how long I loved that game. I was addicted. And, but yeah. And so I often spell things interchangeably with the American way or with the Australian way because we spell words differently, like with the U's and stuff. And so sometimes I'll write it with a U and sometimes I won't. And then sometimes I'll write it M-U-M, which is the Australian spelling for mum, or sometimes I'll write it M-O-M and be like mom. But, you know, I don't know. And so sometimes I pronounce things the other way around too. And so I feel like that's kind of confusing because I've got like this mix-up, mash-up of languages and possible accents, and I probably feel like that makes my Australianness less Australian. So I feel like I should start doing stuff like saying crikey and good day. Can you if we get enough likes, I'm gonna start the next episode. Actually, I'll probably already have it recorded, but the episode after that, if you guys tell me enough that you want me to start with G'day, this is Asylum episode 78. Let me know. I'm gonna stop being more Australian, embrace my inner roots. But yeah, I don't know. I probably should I try not to use too many slang words as well, but sometimes I don't even know their slang words because here, slang is like a second language. Like, everyone doesn't use the real word for anything, and we've got a lot of staff members who weren't born in Australia. We have someone who was born in Penang in Malaysia. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. And I think it's Malaysia. I'm fairly certain. And we also have someone who was born in Belgium. and they've moved over here since, and they've been living here for ages, but they still find it a bit confusing sometimes with like some of our made up words and like, you know, slang and like shortened stuff, and just like, it's like, why do you not just use normal English? What are you doing? But we do that a lot, and it's like widely known but not taught in schools or anything. Like, you know, it's just words that we all like know and use, but it's not official or taught in schools or anything like that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so we have a lot of slang, and sometimes we don't even know that it's slang. And so like, you'll be like, I don't know, if you want some tea, you say, I'll get a cuppa, because it's a cup of tea. And so it's spelled C-U-P-P-A. It's a cuppa. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. But like, see, to me, I'd say, do you want to grab a cuppa? Like, that's like something normal. Like, it could be a coffee, it could be a tea. It's just like a hot drink, really. But yeah, so like saying something like that to me could sound really natural, but like, I might say something and you guys are like, what have you just said? So I apologize. If I do say stuff like that, you can be like, yo, what are you saying, girl? I really don't know. And I'm like, yeah, true. You're right. I apologize. And sometimes I make words up because I don't know them. Like, my favorite one I use is ear holes. It's like an ear balls. Ear balls, that's the one. Ear balls. Because you got your eyeballs, but you also got your ear balls, which is just like your ear holes, you know, where you put the things. I don't know. It irritates people. I make up words all the time. But, yeah, I apologize. But, you know, also, I wanted to say welcome, new people, if you are watching. I've noticed there's been a couple of new people around lately, and I don't know, I appreciate you. Also, if you're still watching after all my rambles and stuff, welcome. This is Asylum Challenge, where we just watch our Sims, like, I don't know, play the piano all day while I ramble for half an hour or whatever. But, you know, that's okay. Can I keep... Yeah, you can resume your whimsical tune. I mean, you probably should sleep, but that's fine. Well, you can sleep later. We're going to work more on this tune because I feel like that's a good option. And I mean, we got to level 9. Piano? Yeah, 9. That's awesome. Also, I've been playing The Sims 2. It's so different. The chance cards in it. You know how you get like the chance cards in The Sims 4? It's like, do this or this. And it's like, ooh, you've lost some career performance. In The Sims 2, it's like, you're fired. Get out. And it's like, but I was level 4 in my career. It's like, fired. I was like, okay. And like, I've been struggling real hard, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's really different. Would you guys be interested in seeing some Sims 2 on the channel? I think it could be fun. I've installed lots of mods and stuff to make it look better. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Well, I think though, I might end the episode here because, I don't know, as much as I enjoy watching Silver play, I think we might head off, and I don't know, my throat's getting all crackly again, so I need to like drink some water or something. I don't know. That's not really an excuse, but is it? It kind of is. I don't know. It's about that time anyways. You probably are sick of me rambling anyways. But with that, I'm going to end it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!